Mike, how do you think Peyton Bender did today?
Spotty, I thought he started out pretty good, but then as we collapsed as a team, he collapsed. Uh, I think most of our problems go back to coaching. I think starting with me and all of us coaches need to find a way to coach these guys better. And because we didn't have them prepared to play, and that was that was really the most glaring thing. I mean, because we could make individual plays, offense, because we are the same team on all three sides of the ball, offense, defense, and special teams. We could individually do some good things, and then we would collapse. And it'd be a different guy each time and all that stuff. But something's wrong with your mentality if that's going on all three sides of the ball as consistently as it did for us. And then late in the game, we gave in. And most of our wounds were self-inflicted, and it's our fault.
Is there a specific thing you could pinpoint that you would like to do differently as a coach heading into this one or during it?
Well, for whatever reason, our guys played wide-eyed. I mean, we've clearly beaten teams that are considerably better than Washington this year. But the thing about it is we go in here wide-eyed and act like somehow it's special and make more out of it than it is. And then as things didn't go our way, because we're at the rate we marched up and down the field early, we had a chance to score 28 points. And then, it'd be a drop ball here, a fumble there, a missed pass there, a missed block there. That's on offense. And then defensively, I don't know how many times we had them on third and long. We had them third and long the whole day, third and long, and then we let them convert it, let them off the hook. And then we let them have explosives at inopportune times. And I don't really know if we blocked anybody on special teams today or not. I know we didn't on kickoff return. And we got to be a tougher team. And then stuff didn't go our way. We can't give in. So our off season pretty well starts tomorrow there at Washington State.
Mike, when did you make the call on Bender starting this week? When did you make the call on Peyton starting this week?
Al, that's definitely none of anybody's business in here. Okay.
What at this stage of the season and what you had achieved to this point, to get the kind of performance that you did today, it seemed like it must have come out of nowhere, the way it unraveled.
I don't think it really came out of nowhere. I mean, I've been on both sides of kind of floodgate games. I've been fortunately, I've been on the positive end of more of them than the negative end. But the thing is they're all the same. I mean, they're a deal that starts gradually, and it's a series of overcorrections. It's like fishtailing down a road or something like that. And then one thing leads to the next, leads to the next, leads to the next, and that was us today.
You always try to instill in your team to move on to the next play, next game, doesn't matter who the opponent is. Did you feel like during this week at all that you could sense maybe some of your players are making more out of this game than a normal game?
Yeah, not really. I mean, we had some understandable distractions and some things like that, but the thing is we just need to, focus on ourselves, focus on what we have, and go from there. And, I mean, there's nothing positive that's going to happen to you if you indulge too many what ifs or excuses or anything like that. I mean, we just need to focus on what we could have done better, and that would have been our focusing on ourselves and making the most out of the opportunities that we had. And even just little things like key situations as far as playing really tough as a team. We didn't do that today either. So,
Mike, how tough was it trying to get Dom and Gabe going in that first half, and how much of the drops by those guys surprised you?
Well, we had a lot of drops. I mean, we had more drops there than we do in 4 practices. So, yeah, we're going to catch a lot of balls this next week. Matter of fact, we're going to catch more balls than I know I can count to, and probably most of you can. So, I can promise you that.
Did not having Luke's presence, do you think that kind of exacerbated the snowball in the second half?
If it did, that's our own fault. I mean, one of the biggest steps as a team is you have to have the toughness to move past that. You have to have the toughness to, transcend that. And the thing about it is you know, I mean, all you guys want to bitch about, I don't talk about injuries, and I'm not going to talk about them in the future either. And you guys can continue to bitch if you want to, because I really don't care. But you know, I have nothing to gain by talking about them. But the biggest thing is you can't sit and provide yourself excuses. You tell guys to focus on their job, what they do, and then all of a sudden you start indulging all this, and that, and the hypothetical of this, and all of a sudden you naturally give everybody excuse. There ain't no excuse, you know. And I, you know, Luke's out, fine. Luke chose not to play today, but and we chose for that to be the case. But you know what? The University of Washington has somebody over there injured. I don't know who he is, and I really don't care. But somebody over there is injured too, you know, and somebody on the next team, and the next team, and the next team's going to be injured. That's just the way it is. So, you know, we have to worry about us and what we can do. And sitting there dwelling on crap like that doesn't help anybody.
Like, I think he had 4 drives in the first half where he got down to the third and in from there, and one came away with just 3 points. Any sense to what went wrong when he got close?
Yeah, I think we pretty well covered it. I mean, I've seen your athlete game. I mean, we dropped balls. Okay, let's write this down. We dropped balls. We missed open guys. We fumbled. We missed blocks. As simple as that.
Anything else for Coach?
Mike, I don't even know how much coach is here at this point and stuff. Got a gut feeling what bowl game you'll go to?
I have no earthly idea. And quite honestly, the bowl people don't either, because there's a bunch of championship games to be played, as well as a bunch of last game of the season stuff to be played, et cetera, et cetera. And I'll be perfectly honest with you. It's not uncommon at all for one of you guys to come ask me what I think about this or that bowl. You know, that's the first time I hear about it a lot of times. So you guys might beat me to know. And if you find out, call me.
All right.